I tend to think there's a lot of finger pointing in this type of conversation about like what's going on with movies and whatever else. A lot of it I feel is more from the studios and the execs pointing at people like the audience, us, and saying, well, y'all aren't, going out and y'all aren't doing this. You're not, coming out to see these certain movies. So we're not gonna like invest or, whatever the case may be. And then for us, we look back and we're like, well, we don't get a chance to even like it's not in theaters long enough for us to even see it. I think it's a really frustrating uh game of like placing blame. And I think for the execs and those people, it's like I think back to um at least growing up and stuff, like movies were an event. And in order for movies to be an event, you have to let them sit long enough for folks to see it and then generate chatter about it.
I think this is just the natural progression of capitalism. We are in the end stage of hyper capitalism. Um, it used to be that our good capitalist overlords knew that there was a place for the arts. They, at the very least, knew that, yes, to satisfy the masses, you have to entertain them or let them entertain themselves, right? And so, yes, some of these movies were $5 million stinkers, $10 million stinkers, $20 million stinkers. But it was just like, what's 20 million? We're bringing in a couple billion. Who cares? Like, whatever. Now it's like, if every single piece of every single thing does not turn a profit, it now has to get cut. And I think that's terrible for the arts. That's terrible for independent studios and independent theaters.
This age of streaming where you don't have to go to the movies. The people making the movies, not the filmmakers, obviously, Spike wants you to go to the movies, but the people paying for it, I guess, don't want you to go to the movies. They'd rather you watch it on your phone or your tablet or your computer, rather than go to the movies. Because I think what you said, Drew, is right in that I had such a rich experience in the theater with other people. And I think that happens with a good or bad movie. You get, both of those same interactions. So.